We like to imagine that the mind and the world are two separate things. Out there, the world of matter ruled by physical laws, unchanging, unfazed, and in here, behind our eyes, the world of thoughts, fleeting, unlimited, and entirely private. But that's not how the ancients saw it, hidden in scrolls, whispered in temples, and woven into the fabric of mystical teachings across Greece, Egypt, India, and China. There's a recurring idea that mind and matter are linked, that, under certain conditions and with the right knowledge, you can actually direct the world outside you by mastering the world within. This principle, sometimes called mental transmutation, is both ancient and controversial. Consider the source, the Hermetic philosophers. "2,000 years ago, long before the printing press or iPhones, Hermeticism was blooming quietly in Alexandria. It wasn't a cult, but a current of secret teaching. The Hermetic texts speak of a universe built from mind first, matter second. For them, everything in existence is just vibrations, energies that differ only in degree. The mental transmutation part comes down to this. If everything is vibration and thought is among the subtlest forms of it, then maybe, just maybe, sufficiently focused thought could reshape the denser forms, like matter itself. It's the sort of idea that sounds like wishful thinking, but legends persist. Take the story of Apollonius of Tyana. Philosopher, healer, and traveler, they say he could heal wounds, calm storms, and influence the actions of others using nothing but mental focus and intention. At Delphi, he reportedly silenced a mob by entering a trance and projecting calm. Was this sorcery, parlor trick, or a kind of mental technology lost to time? It isn't just a Western concept. In ancient India, the yogic tradition speaks of siddhis, supernormal powers attained through meditation and discipline. Texts like the Yoga Sutras describe practitioners who could levitate, shrink, or grow at will, again by turning their mental energies inward and learning to focus them outward. In China, Taoist adepts described qi, a kind of life force supposedly able to be moved, stored, or projected. Stories tell of practitioners who, through breath and focus, could move objects or ignite fires. Similar tales echo in Renaissance Europe, with reports of magi who influenced the outcome of dice or bent metal by nothing but presence and intent. But how was it supposedly done? The secret wasn't brute force, it was alignment. A scattered mind is weak. Concentrated, it's a powerful tool, precise as a scalpel. One recurring method, visualization. Hold a mental image so clear it feels real, like alchemists picturing lead turning to gold. A second, manipulating belief. Belief acts as a gatekeeper. Persuade yourself first, remove disbelief, then real change can begin. Modern science, for all its skepticism, sees glimpses. The placebo effect. A sugar pill changes body chemistry if the mind believes it will. In laboratory studies, skilled meditators regulate body temperature, heart rate, and immune response, blurring the line between voluntary and involuntary bodily control. Of course, skepticism is warranted. Were these literal feats, elaborate metaphors? Science has found no way for thoughts to lift teacups across the room. Every outer change begins as an inner change. Master the mind and the world outside becomes subject, in some small way, to the will within. So the next time you feel powerless, remember, the true secret is closer than you thought. The world begins and ends in the mind. If you want to try this for yourself, start with the steps handed down through the ages. Step 1. Discipline your attention. Spend 5 minutes daily focusing on one object, a candle, your breath, a mental image. Resist the urge to let your mind wander. Step 2. Strengthen your intention. Before you act, pause to envision the outcome, not with hope or anxiety, but with calm certainty, as if it has already come to pass. Step 3. Suspend disbelief. For the space of your practice, act as if change is possible, as the ancient texts urge. Let faith, or at least curiosity, replace skepticism for a while. Will you start bending spoons or walking through walls? Almost certainly not. But you may find, little by little, that your world bends in subtler ways. Health improving, habits shifting, relationships warming. The difference might be slight, but as history shows, even the smallest shift can change the course of a whole life. And sometimes what you imagine, clear, focused, and unwavering, really can become what you see. Whether or not the world is ready to believe it, the practice endures. And maybe, just maybe, that's the greatest secret of all.